Hey, how you going? I've really been enjoying Palworld, and I also enjoy reading pretty funny reviews. So I found a good one on Steam, and I thought we could take a look. So here's the review that I found on Steam here. You can see this person has 63.9 hours played, but they're saying that they played on Game Pass as well as Steam, so it's not tracking all of it, but that's alright. This is probably one of the better ones I saw. A lot of them are just crazy rants that were too long to read. They say, I had a blast playing this game for the first 20 hours, but you start to slowly see the issues this game has. I agree. I had a great time playing it for the first 20 hours. I'm still having a great time playing it. But if you only liked it for the first 20 hours, why would you keep playing? The Powers AI is straight up terrible. No work available in the immediate vicinity. Switching to automatic work mode just makes me want to uninstall when you need your power to smelt your ore and it just refuses. This happens as well. It happened to me with the breeding ranch. I found the solution that worked was just go and put them back in the power box and take them back out again. I think they get stuck. I think they get committed to performing one task and then they just want to perform that task so you can't reassign them. But if you just put them in and take them out, that fixes it. Is it annoying? Yeah, it's kind of annoying to have to do that. Is it game breaking? No, it's fine. Need to add some way to pick one job, even if it's in the form of a fruit for an hour. Also, make them eat to full and not just one bite and back to work. In battle, sometimes they just sit there. I agree with this as well. I thought that the command center thing that you buy was going to give you like a UI of all the different powers that you had in your base, and you could tell this power right here, your job is to do this thing, your job is to do this thing. That's not how the command center worked, unfortunately. At the moment, the command center just lets you do either casual, hard, or hardest working, but you still can't assign them to an individual role, which I think would be good. If it's the form of a fruit for an hour, that would also be cool. Eating to full, I'd never paid attention to that, so that could be the case. And in battle, sometimes they just sit there. I think they get stuck. I think they can't work out how to do what they're trying to do. I was using Dinossum, and Dinossum's quite big. So in a dungeon, like in one of those boss rooms, when the boss would jump into the wall, because Dinossum knocks them back a lot, they knock it right into the corner, and then Dinossum can't get in there to attack, so I have to switch out. Kind of annoying, but I think it's just, you just switch out to someone else and it's fine. They'll probably fix it eventually. Everything revolves around ingots. It becomes stale fast, and I mean really fast. It's a slogfest. I have not found this personally. I just built a second base at a spot that had like 9 iron ores that I found. It was pretty easy. Suddenly I'm drowning in iron. Yeah, I don't know. This I didn't notice. I didn't have any real problem with ingots or anything like that. The only real way to level is to catch 10 of the same powers, which is boring, so you just end up running around throwing spheres until you unlock more shiny things that take ingots. I don't really think so. I got pretty high level just running around and just mining stuff, and I wanted to catch the powers to get the better traits because I wanted them for my base. I haven't really felt any kind of grind so far, and I'm level 41. I've just been running around. I'm not even in endgame yet. I've just been running around catching cool guys and smushing them and butchering them and having a good old time. So I don't know. But I've been an RPG player, so averse to grinding. That's fine by me. It didn't feel like a grind, but I could imagine that if you're used to playing a game of League of Legends where it takes 40 minutes and then you either win or lose, maybe doing this where you're in control of your own pacing, maybe that's hard for people. I don't know. Guns were funny for the meme, but are definitely out of place. Need more variety in weapons and armor, and maybe custom outfits. I think that the guns are fine. I think it's funny. I think it makes sense. You're in like it seems, I haven't read all the lore, but it seems like you're in a futuristic kind of world. There's all those big buildings around the place. More variety in weapons and armor would be cool. I think that they probably will put cosmetics in at some point so that you can basically transmog. And I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they would add some kind of cosmetic cash shop. Seems like the perfect game to put that on. It's not going to affect any kind of multiplayer thing to just have a cash shop in there with cosmetic outfits that people can wear. Same as Parlia did. Parlia has that cosmetic cash shop and it's completely fine. I would like to see more variety in the weapons. I want more melee weapons. That would be cool. I'm just about to make a new spear, so that would be nice, but it's really just spears and bats that I've seen so far. So it'd be nice to get some different stuff. This was the really big one at the end where they forgot to use paragraphs, so I kind of just blocked it out with this, so I focus on one point at a time. But it says, this game tries to be everything at once and fails at all of them. I liked some of the powers, but none really stood out. The few that did, I just copied from Pokemon. Honestly, all this game made me want to do is go play Pokemon and Tears of the Kingdom. I also think the devs made the Game Pass version 2 patches behind and not crossplay. Oh, sorry, he missed reason. I also think the reason the devs made the Game Pass version 2 patches behind and not crossplay was to capitalize on sales before the honeymoon phase goes away and players start to see the real problems. So, I probably should have chopped this into one more part because there's 2 different points here. But the first point of the fact that some of them are copied from Pokemon, I don't think so. A lot of the ones that are copied from Pokemon are just real life things. Like, I've seen a lot of people talk about Galarian Meowth and Grimtail, I think his name is. It's just a cat, man. It's just like what a cat looks like. It's just a cat. Oh, copyright a cat. I've got a dog right next to me. Am I going to copyright Harley? I don't think so. The Anubis one as well. Even in Palworld, they literally called it Anubis. Anubis and Lucario are both based on Anubis, the Egyptian god. It's got a jackal head, it's got a human body. You can't copyright an Egyptian god from 6,000 years ago. That's crazy. Maybe it was 5,000, I don't know exactly. But you can't copyright that. That's not your idea. There's other ones as well. I'm sure people will complain about other ones. There might be examples of it that I haven't seen yet, because I'm probably mid-game now, even though I've played for like 70 something hours, but I haven't seen, other than the joke of being like, oh wow, look, this one's a penguin and it's blue, that must be Piplup, but really it's just a water penguin. there's no other way to do it. With the Game Pass thing, I agree. I think they deliberately made it behind because Game Pass is like a free trial. You try it, you liked it, cool, now go buy it on Steam. So I would say that probably was deliberate to just at least give people a chance to try it if they have Game Pass, and then if they really like it, they go buy it on Steam. That makes sense, that's fine. Multiplayer is too buggy and laggy even to enjoy, and if you have more than 4 friends, you have to open a dedicated server which has been deleting saves. I haven't tried multiplayer. I already knew that I was going to do a big single player playthrough at first and just go at my own pace. And I've also attempted to make a multiplayer game myself, and I found it to be insanely difficult. Obviously, I'm just one guy that's learning from YouTube tutorials, but from what we've seen of their company so far, it seems like they got some guys learning from YouTube tutorials as well, so I'm not surprised that the multiplayer has some issues. Having to open a dedicated server, I've opened dedicated servers before on Minecraft. It's not that hard. You just do it on your own computer even. Or I mean, you can buy one from one of those server hosting websites, but that gets kind of expensive. I probably wouldn't bother with that. I'd just make it myself, but yeah, the deleting saves thing, I don't know. My friend's save got deleted. He restored it very easily following their guide. They know that it's a problem. They tell you how to fix it. It fixes it. I had another friend whose saves got deleted. I don't know if he knew how to fix it. So they just started again, and they just upped their experience rates and stuff so that they could get back to where they were at. Annoying, yeah. Not that bad. You just either restore it or you just do it again. No, I don't think this game is Game of the Year. No, I don't think it's better than Pokemon. Even the newer titles in its current state, between the Game Pass version and Steam, I have over 100 hours. I just hope they actually work on this game and not become Craftopia. I don't recommend this game yet. Wait a year when they update the game a bit. It's only January. It's probably a little bit too early to be thinking about Game of the Year. We still got a while to go. I think that the open world in this is significantly better than Pokemon's attempts so far at an open world. I hope that Pokemon will look at this and be like, damn, alright, maybe we need to start copying from Palworld. Because if you think of Legends Arceus or you think of Scarlet and Violet, the open world, when you look around, there's nothing that you want to go and see. You can be somewhere in Scarlet and Violet and you look out into the distance, oh cool, there's a mountain, and maybe I'll run to that, and you can pretty much run straight to the mountain without seeing anything crazy. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet for quite a while. Maybe it's changed, but I didn't even bother buying the DLC. I didn't even finish the game. I gave up on it. I liked what they tried to do, but I didn't think that they did it well enough for me to bother. Whereas Palworld, I can sit down on my computer and start playing Palworld and try and do something. All of a sudden it's been 3 hours and I've not done what I tried to do, but I have collected 100 green statues. So, you know, there's always something to look at and always something to run towards. Same as a game like Tears of the Kingdom. The world is very full. There's always something to go and find. Whether you're finding the little Kokori seeds, or whether you're finding a new camp of monsters that you want to fight, there's always something in every direction that you look. Pokemon did not have that, in my opinion. And about Craftopia, I'm 100% convinced, I'm so sure that Craftopia was like the prototype for this. Because a lot of the systems are the same. You can catch things in Craftopia. You make little machines in Craftopia. Explore different worlds in Craftopia. I'm so sure that they made Craftopia as a proof of concept for Palworld. And to practice their techniques and their mechanics and stuff. These guys are a small studio. I don't think there's anything wrong with releasing a game to try and get money for a bigger game that you want to make. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's fine by me. I bought Craftopia. I liked Craftopia. I bought Palworld and I like Palworld. I didn't try their other game, but I also didn't know about their other game, so maybe that one wasn't very marketed or something like that. But no, I thought both games were fine. They were fun. And I got my money's worth out of both of them. I don't know, for some people it seems like if you don't play a game for 3,000 hours, then it wasn't worth $40. I disagree. If I play a game for 20 hours, I still think it was worth $40 because I can't go to the movies. I can't go to a cinema and get 40 hours of entertainment out of $20. $40, I mean. So, yeah, I just think people are being a little bit silly. I think that's the problem. But, yeah, you could safely wait a year and see where the game was at. But it just depends if you're spoiler averse or not. I didn't want to see any spoilers. I've avoided them as much as possible. That's why I didn't show any examples of the pals that I've seen so far that look like Pokemon, but I don't think do. In case other people haven't seen them yet. Yeah, I like reading reviews. They're good fun. I love to read, especially bad ones. I've spent a long time reading bad reviews, so I'll probably start making more videos like this. So if you like it, yeah, subscribe, and I'll be making more because they're just so funny. I gotta try and find some of the ragey ones. Maybe the ragey ones will be good for this kind of thing. On stream, it's a bit too much to try and read, but for a video, yeah, it's fine. I think I'll be trying some more of these. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.